Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are hearing me from. Happy new month to Isha, well with all of us, according to the information. Today happens to be the first day in the month of December in the year of 2025. This year is gradually saying goodbye to everybody. And my prayer to every one of us here hearing my voice, or you have heard my voice before, as long as you believe on the ideology of the United States of Biafra movement and also the United States of Biafra independence, my brother, you will never lack in this month. And as this month is ending, it's going to end with anything that have to do with sorrows, anything that represents mourning in your life, my brother. In every area, in every aspect of life, my God, we put an end to all as this year is ending. We all shall see the end of this year, and this year will never see our end. That is my prayers for everyone hearing my voice. Anyway, maybe some people must have come across this headline. Governor A.OTTI visits IPOB leader NDIGBO Kanu inside SOKOTO prison, which is that with the help of another diocese, another bishop, if I'm not mistaken. But some people must have been asking what was the motive of that visit. Okay, let me just give you some hints about what was discussed on that very particular meeting. Number one is that we went to him now to persuade him to please let him forget about the Biafra struggle, because that is exactly what all of them are afraid of. If Martin Damnikano could have been dropped this Biafra agitation since, he would have become a free man. So A.OTTI now have go there now to cajole him, to persuade him, and to also let him know that one say go fit win this fight against the zoo. Look at how they are rubbishing you. Look at how Kineko. You know all this kind of stuff now. That is what they will pack now to jam packed on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's head for him to denounce Biafra. A lot of people is charging Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you kill this, you kill that. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu lost his parents in the course of this struggle. Nobody's talking about that. Maybe his parents are not human beings, they are animals. That was why nobody's talking. And in the mouth of all those people who keep on shouting, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu killed my brother, he killed my sister, he killed my this, he killed my that. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a killer, and he has never killed anybody. So when you are crying about your loss, because what happens in the southeast is as a result of the center trying to find way to persecute Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, trying to find any way they will lay hands as an evidence. But at the end of the day, at the end of all these killings, they still come out with nothing, because the IPOB, or rather the Biafrans, walks ahead of them. Before they will do anything, the Biafrans will already come out to cry. Look at what they want to do in case if this thing happens. Look at the people who are responsible. So upon all these things, they still fail woefully, and they still give their judgment, despite the fact that they try to pin Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in one of the killings or the other. Gulag, they call his name that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu killed Gulag. Who put on them on countless times and come out and said Nnamdi Kanu have nothing to do with Ahmed Gulag, who was murdered in Owerri, I think 1996, Abi, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, heartburn. So, and they made mention of he make like this, he talk that. 28 people died in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's house the day they invaded his home, military, to buy him. So who is going to, or maybe that is also part of the number. Oju Zokalu came to tell us that Nnamdi Kanu killed many. Okay, let's take it this way. The followers of Jesus Christ, not everybody survived to follow him to the promised land. Or rather, not everyone survived to be following his ways up to today. Even Moses, who went to Israel, or rather to Egypt, to rescue them out of the hands of Pharaoh, what happens? On the way, not everybody made it to that promised land. Including him, Moses did not make it. So if you are following Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, or you join the protest, and on the process, because you joined the protest, on the process, you got eliminated. So they will also count it. These are people who died because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, or who died fighting for goodness of his own people. Because as long as you go out there to protest, you have already signed a death warrant. Nigeria or Zojuria is not a place you come and protest, because that is a zoo. They hate to see people protesting. So when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu called them a zoo, they were like, why must you use that kind of word? The wife of Rita Akeredolu, Betty Akeredolu, have come out once again to to certify what Mazen Namdekano said years back, that the Nigeria is a zoo. So what part these people don't understand? You are counting Mazen Namdekano, the ones who died while protesting, and then you forgot to count those that federal government used their forces to murder. Who is going to account for all those things? Okay, let's call Malami and jail him because he is the Attorney General. Or let's call Buratai. He was the one who invaded Martin Namdekano's home that killed a lot of people there. Charge them for terrorism and then put them behind bars. If all these monkeys that fool online that keep on fooling themselves all in the name of their making content, trying to rewrite history. Anyway, my people, now here we can start this news, I beg. I have already given you the hint of what have been discussed between A.OTTI and our leader Mazi Namdekano in Sokoto prison. Oh yeah, here is another headline that is going to break your bubbles. Reno Omonketa, your ambassadorial list shows Nigeria is a disgraced, corrupt nation. Ex-US mayor blast Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And according to NigeriaNews.com, say breaking bandits don't abduct pastor, the wife, others during church service in Kogi. They are coming. Namdekano warned. They are coming. They are coming. Kogi government don't confirm attack on Ejiba church. Anyway, these and other headlines that are being read here is what we are going to discuss as we move forward. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing. Follow us on all our social media handles, and you will never regret it. Let's go there. The Abia State Governor A.OTTI on Sunday paid a prison visit to the convicted leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, at the Sokoto Correctional Center, Mazi Namdekano. The development was made public by Kano Special Counsel Aloye Jimako and the Biafran agitator's younger brother, Emmanuel Kano, in separate statements shared on Facebook on Sunday. In his post, Ejimako showered praises on the governor for keeping to his pledge, writing, "Thank you for fulfilling the promise you made to me to visit your brother, Mazi Namdekano. You are a man of your words, and God see to boot." He added, "May God bless you, and may your August visit to Sokoto prison today, or rather to Sokoto, be the first step to ending this undeserved ordeal sooner than later." On his part, Emmanuel Kano declared that the visit carried symbolic weight, adding, "Governor A.OTTI and the people of Sokoto have made a unified statement by visiting Mazi Namdekano." Niger News record that following Kano's sentencing to prison, or rather to life imprisonment, Governor OTTI had disclosed that efforts to free the IPOB leader were already underway, stressing that a release framework had been quietly activated during the trial. Kano was imprisoned after being found guilty of terrorism-related crimes, which is a lie. Reno Monketa, ex-US mayor Mark Arnold, don't come out with another exposition. The former mayor of Blanco, Texas, United States, Mike Arnold, has condemned the inclusion of the former presidential aide Reno Mokri in the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's ambassadorial nominee list. Nigeria News report that the presidency submitted 32 new ambassadorial nominees to the Senate to for confirmation on Saturday. Reacting to the development via a Facebook post, Arnold, who was reportedly accused Omokri of tribalizing persecution in Nigeria, stated that he should not be on the list. He accused Tinubu of being tone deaf for appointing individuals such as Omokri and former minister Femi Fani Kayode. The former mayor claimed that the president prioritized loyalty over competence. Arnold further claimed the development sends a negative message to young Nigerians about the values needed to progress in that disgraced country. He said with his recently announced ambassadorial appointment, Tinubu again proves not only to be tone deaf, but deaf, dumb, and blind. The world is watching. Appointing Omokri and FFK revealed that he values money, grubbing boots, leaking genocide, denying sycophants who flip-flop on issues of substance on command over those who shows even a shred of competence or integrity. He is further confirming himself to be a corrupt dictator who doesn't care one bit about the unity of Nigeria on her everyday citizens. Even worse, what does this shameful tit-for-tat rewarded of slimming actors tell Nigerian children? It tells them that to advance in Nigeria today, the first step is to sell your soul and abandon any hint of honor. This is truly shameful and unacceptable. If anyone doubted that Nigeria is a disgraced, corrupt nation, today's appointment proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Bandits don't abduct the pastor, wife, and others during church service in Kogi. In fact, they should say bye-bye to these ones. Armed bandit terrorists on Sunday morning attacked Ejiba, a town in Yaba, West local government area of Kogi State. According to Sahara reporters, eyewitnesses told Egbe Mekun platform, a community news outlet, that the assault occurred during a church service at a new Cherubim and Seraphim church. Adeboyega Oguns, who was present at the church, said congregants fled in panic as the attackers struck. Unfortunately, the church pastor, popularly known as Orlando, his wife, and several other individuals were abducted during the raid. It is a new Cherubim and Seraphim church. The pastor, popularly called Orlando and wife, with some others, have been kidnapped, he wrote on Egbe Mekun Parrot platform on Facebook. It is serious. We all ran out of the church. Recall that on Sunday, a group of terrorists launched an attack along the Isenlu Makutu Idofin corridor in Yaba, East local government area of the state, leaving residents and travelers in a state of fear. The attackers struck suddenly on Saturday afternoon, causing people in the area to scamper for safety. Meanwhile, the exact number of victims abducted during the incident has not yet been confirmed, as details remains sketchy. Local sources told Sahara reporters that the situation had heightened tensions across nearby communities, with many residents staying indoors while travelers were diverting roads to avoid the troubled stretch of the road. The last but not the least, government of Kogi don't confirm say Ejiba community was really under attack. The Kogi State government on Sunday announced it has intensified surveillance and patrols, launching a manhunt for bandits who attacked the Cherubim and Seraphim church in Ejiba. Nigerians understand that the government stormed the church during today's service and whisked away the pastor, his wife, and the unspecified number of worshippers. However, the state government, through the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Kingsley Fanwo, said, "Yes, I have information to that effect, and I am also aware that the security network comprising the conventional security agencies and the local security architecture is currently doing what they should do." The authorities of Yaba West local government area are working hard with the security agencies to ensure those kidnapped are rescued alive. The perpetrators too already know that Kogi will do everything possible to secure every one of its citizens abducted. The governor of the state, His Excellency Al-Ahmed Usman Ododo, is coordinating activities, and we will keep the press updated on the operations. We urge the citizens to be security conscious and also report suspicious movement and faces to security agencies. When you see something, say something. Worship centers in the outskirts should also reconsider worshiping in crime-prone areas for now until the situation gets better. That is, until eternity. Anyway, my people, now here we go take back break on Agohuya. Also, when we come back again, like, share, comment too, and make sure you keep subscribing because more of the videos will be coming your way on daily basis. Oyana, Kemesiano.